Hi, everybody. It's the Brown Report with Matt and Bill.
What's up, Matt?
What's up?
Holy crap.
What's up?
Together at last.
Together. We are back. All right. And we're going live right now on the YouTube. So if you missed a couple seconds of the YouTube, sorry about that. Right here. Right here. All right. So a little bit of an experiment today.
Yeah, I mean, we have some vision. But I just wanted to see what it's going to be like,
It's getting better.
It is.
All the time.
For years, it's been just evolving. So,
Now,
last week I'm calling on my cell phone with a crappy connection. So this is a little bit
yeah,
better.
that's what happens when you get those cheap providers for $25. What?
I didn't get my stuff off Wish, dude. What are you talking about?
It's that new thing, wherever that thing is on Facebook. What's that new, Chinese
Begins with
thing?
a T, and you can get 500 pounds worth of diamonds for 3 cents.
Yeah, or you get 25 of those in rubber ducks for Jeep owners.
I like rubber ducks. We go on cruises. Do you cruise?
Yeah.
Do this whole rubber duck thing on cruises. So
Okay. All right. Just like the rubber ducks with Jeeps. I got it. I got you. All right. So I'm checking that everything's good on the. It looks like we're live here on the YouTube.
We'll see what happens.
We're live over here on Spreaker. So, what's going on?
Not much, man. It's been good. It's been a hot minute since we actually had a live show.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
So it's good. I'm excited.
And Billy, you look great.
Thank you. So do you. I haven't seen you for a while.
I know.
You're trying to get
Bill.
we talked.
Listen. Bill has slimmed down so much, folks.
So yeah,
so much.
But
he's so skinny.
It's not the reason why I'd want to get skinny. So back in 2017, I'm sure I talked about this in the show before. My colon went boom, boom, and exploded. I died twice on the table. Had a colostomy bag for 3 months, and at that point, I said, you know what, I have to make some changes on. My diet, drinking. I was a heavy drinker, popping ibuprofen all the time, burned out my stomach, and don't drink anymore. And trying to watch what I'm doing. I just had my doctor's appointment yesterday, and
very nice.
Freaking triglycerides are 107. So,
look at you!
Boom!
Look at you! Look at you winning every day. All right, so let's make sure that we actually got the volume working because I don't see anything popping. I think we're popping over here. We're popping on the live. We're Spreaker Live. You can't hear a damn thing on the YouTube right now because we are loving life right now. Jeez, man. It was popping a second ago. It was popping. I swear it's the FBI or the 3-letter agencies are all over my ass today. All right. So what's going on here? God help me. I probably don't have it plugged in right. No, my luck. I don't even have anything plugged. I don't have anything plugged in. Oh, God help me. Do I have anything plugged in here? Let's see. Let's see if this magical plug works here. Oh, my God help me. Oh, I don't know anymore. What is this one? Oh, I get it. I don't know.
It's all good. I don't know. So we're going to be on Spreaker. Kill the YouTube.
Kill the YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Oh, my God. What a freaking mess. Stop streaming.
So we'll get it.
Once you come back.
If that thing starts moving in. So anyway, Spreaker. Hey.
Okay.
Welcome.
All right. No YouTube. All right. See, it's going away now. All right.
We'll get it next
Sorry about that. Oh,
correct.
I thought I moved. Okay. All right. Got lots to talk about tonight, and oh my God. Oh, what is this? Oh my God.
Hit OK. See what it does.
Oh my God.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Screw it.
Anyway.
All right. Okay. Well, at least we're over here. We're live on Spreaker. Don't forget iHeartRadio, iTunes, all the wonderful places you can find the show. I cannot believe, God dang technology. All right.
You get it.
I know. All right. So let's talk first. Oh, okay. You have some news about.
Yeah, there's a couple things I saw on the news. There was apparently, I saw couple conflicting. There was a U.S. national who ended up in North Korea that's being detained.
Mm-hmm.
And the other story that I saw on the incident was a U.S. soldier doing a tour that he was coming up with some potential discipline, in the future. He was doing his tour by the demilitarized zone, where they, I guess, that little bridge between North and South Korea.
Where Trump and Kim.
Right. Apparently, he just decided to break away from the group and defect. So I don't know what the real story is. It's going to be hard to tell.
Yeah.
Until the U.S. government releases more. I haven't checked in a couple hours on what the situation is, and we're not going to get any information from North Korea. So.
No, you would never get anything from North Korea. We know that for a fact.
It's going to be. We'll probably know more tomorrow, hopefully. But if the guy defects, he'll probably still be executed.
Okay, so where did he pick this guy up?
I think he just took off from the tour group. I think they were torn to demilitarized zone.
So he just walked into North Korea?
Took off running.
Wait.
Across that little bridge. That's
Wait. They actually had a tour by that little bridge where Kim and Trump met?
It was military people, so I don't know what the context. Yeah, there's no I don't know what the whole context
okay,
is.
I got it.
Stuff's
I'm like,
weird,
this
so.
tour? I'm like, what tour? Who's taking tours near the DMZ?
Hello?
Okay, gotcha.
I would not want to even like
Is
attempt.
this is what you hear? This is what you hear, the DMZ.
Sounds like a
Cannon
razor or something.
Or like,
Yeah, there's
Or blow
some
up
storms.
landmines.
There's some storms,
and there's
stuff.
some photos being taken of you down there at the DMZ. Stuff like that.
Possibly,
Right?
yeah.
Possibly. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Okay, good. All right. The sound effects work.
The video,
The
for
video,
some
not
reason,
so much.
I don't know.
I don't
We'll
know
figure it
either.
out.
God, man. Okay. All right. So at least the
I'm like,
we're
as I
in
get
4
ol-
freaking
but
K, and I
listen,
can't get the
listen,
audio to work.
As I get older, I get stupider with technology.
Ugh. I could have sworn we
Oh.
were lit. We were lit up. Okay. All right. Next time, I'll make sure we're very lit up.
So that's one of the
good
things that's happening today. And also, was it yesterday or this morning? Russia.
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 Yep.
But Russia pulled out of the grain protection for the shipping
Okay.
through the Black Sea. So I don't know how that's going to play out. There's a potential, though, with
So they're gonna have
some
bread
food
now.
shortages.
You
And
mean
things
bread and pasta? They got bread and pasta finally? Maybe.
No, but they've lifted protections.
What do you mean by protections?
Ships were able to travel from Russia, Ukraine, throughout that area
Okay.
without being harassed.
Oh, so they
There's no longer that protection.
Now we're not gonna have any bread or pasta. I got
Yeah,
it.
so
I
that
got
might
you.
have. I don't know about the United States, but it's going to majorly impact.
Don't worry, we'll just go ahead and just send all our wheat to somebody, and we'll just starve here because we're going to be
Of course,
good people.
because we're.
It's a
we're
carbon
not-
tax. The carbon tax for wheat now. Jeez.
I don't know. I don't know how that's going to impact. It's not. I don't. It's probably going to impact over here, but mainly Europe, Africa.
Yeah, it'd just be $5 loaf bread now. It's not even the good stuff. It's gonna be that cheap stuff. It tastes like hardwood.
$4.
Yeah, exactly.
It's already $5.
Yeah, it is. All right. So Democrat Minnesota AG compares Justice Clarence Thomas to a house slave.
I hate when they
Whoa!
do this. I mean, so
whoa!
right. So who's the racist? Who's the racist? They say those on the right are the racists. No. It's the left. So
Is this black on black crime?
I don't know. I don't
Because
know
the
what-
AG from Minnesota is a black dude.
the way the Democrats and the left talk about conservative black people,
Yes.
or then they say these things like, oh, they're just Uncle Tom and things like that,
Yeah.
but they're actually insulting millions of black Americans by saying, you're too stupid to have thoughts of your own.
Yeah.
You're going to have to do your own. You're going to have to follow what we do. We're going to give you all this free stuff. And if you don't toe our line, you can't possibly. You're a white supremacist. How can Clarence Thomas?
How can Clarence Thomas be a white
And
supremacist?
that's what they throw out. They're like, I don't get their mentality. And if I was a black person, regardless of
mad.
what political side, I'd be pissed off.
I'd be mad.
I mean, it's ridiculous, but
It's freaking out of control, man. I don't know what these people are doing half the time. Oh my God, help me.
but yeah, he's so Stephen, the Uncle Tom house slave character from the 2012 film, the Django Unchained.
Was it Django or
Django Unchained. I've seen parts of it when it first came
I
out.
saw it like towards the end when he was shooting all the crazy.
It was like
white
2
dudes.
long. Wasn't in the mood for it.
Well, it was what? Who did the movie? Was it Tarantino flick?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the reason why it was so much murder. and
But
chaos.
this dude actually likens Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas to, Uncle Tom, basically. And that was who was the guy? Keith Ellison. Didn't he run for president? Or he was like, he
What did
he
he
was pretty
do?
spotlighted.
What did he do before? Does it really matter what he did before?
No, he's-
Because he's still race baiting. He's
Right.
he's always
But
race
was
baiting.
he part of like any Trump impeachment stuff? I remember that name, big
Yeah,
highlighted.
I recognize his face, but all
I
the
just don't
Democrats
get too-
start looking the same now because all they say is Russia, Russia, Russia.
I give two
Russia.
craps about him. So
I know.
whatever.
All right. So, speaking of race, there's a race towards autonomous AI agents grips Silicon Valley. And I'll tell you this, Bill, before we get too much into this. I don't believe in AI. AI is not real.
It's a program. You're programming data into a computer
for a certain outcome.
Right. And based on what you're entering in, it's going to feed through all that information and spit it out.
Correct.
But the problem with this whole AI bullcrap, it's not AI, is who's programming it.
Correct. Who
And-
controls the AI?
And Silicon Valley is in California. Oh, gas.
Oh, wow.
And they're pretty
Shocker.
they're leftist over there. So most of the stuff that's being fed into this is going to be, biased toward the left, and it's going to be nonsense. And people are going to be making, decisions in businesses and possibly politics, governments, using these AI programs to develop, policies and everything.
Or
So,
they're going to make it look like God.
yeah, that's
It's
possible.
like, oh, the AI is conscious and it's God and it's going to tell me what to do. We have people in this world that are complete numbnuts, and I'll just say it that way.
Well, they have all these mini gods: the god of transgenderism, the god of race, the god of climate.
You know who that is, right?
Say
Not the climate per se.
no, but
No, but it's
the-
like all these things are demons and
pushing
Satan
you
that agenda.
into believing in this nonsense that is not godly. It's not.
No.
It's not good. It's awful.
It is terrible. So I think we've come to a crossroads in the human experience where we know so much but so little at the same time.
Right.
We think we have so much information, but we're not smart.
No, because the computers, social media, everything has dumbed everybody down. Nobody has conversations anymore. They text.
Yeah.
And you can tell just
Guilty as charged.
I text you. I prefer.
It's easier for me to do it that way.
I don't want to talk to people
I mean,
on a phone.
a lot of people with jobs that talk on the phone all the time don't want to talk to people
Right.
on the phone.
And I just
I mean,
want to text, get my message
Just
across.
get the message. Give me the Cliff Notes version of what's going on. I don't need the fluff. Just tell me.
So we're dumbing everything down, and with these like Chat GPT and all these programs where people can do research papers, get your resumes, everything developed for you. You don't have. You're losing those skills of how to actually critically think and put things together.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the downfall of our country. Is because it's like we're going to get the TikTok AI of China. That's what we're going to get, right?
Right.
We're not going to get the TikTok that China gets because they educate their people about their history, about science and being an astronaut or doing or engineer. Over here we're eating Tide Pods, putting condoms through people's noses, doing something
Worried about
stupid,
like
smoking dryer sheets.
whoa! If you have not smoked the dryer sheet, my friend,
Hey, it's a game, baby. It's like
Tell you
your
what.
breath is fresh, baby.
your breath and your brain is fresh. You got that bounce.
You're bouncing off walls.
You got the tweaking.
Oh my god!
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. A blessing would probably be just like a freaking big coronal mass explosion, the CME, just wiping out the power grid.
But it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
You know why
but
it's not going to happen? It's not a revelation. It's not there.
But I'm not even
It's
worried
not
about-
going to
I'm
happen.
not, even if like a world war breaks out and someone drops an EMP device somewhere and our electronics and stuff go out, and you actually force people to start
Forage for
doing
berries.
stuff.
Forage for berries.
I'll forage for bears.
Berries, not bears.
Berries.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
You
no,
said
no.
forage for bears. I'm like, whoa.
I'm from Pittsburgh originally, so I slur words a lot.
I thought you were
but
from Chicago looking for the bears. I mean, there's no bears there.
bears, but no, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to get back to a point where we actually communicate, discuss, and have conversations about ideas and things. But right now, everything's just given.
Ideas. No one has ideas anymore, though. Look at all the people around us,
Right.
everyday Americans. They are just told not to have ideas.
Right.
Just fall in line.
The government
Don't
doesn't
chase
want
your
you
dreams.
to have a thought.
Yeah, they just want wage slaves.
Yeah.
They just want you to pay taxes. Can you imagine animals out there don't pay taxes?
Bastards.
I mean, they're just wandering around homeless.
I like
There's
that.
animals that are homeless right now. They don't
They're
pay
just-
taxes.
I
And they don't care.
I'm looking at your grass. There's a little bunny that was out there earlier. He doesn't pay taxes.
No, he doesn't. I mean, we need to find a way to tax the bunnies, tax animals.
We can eat them. Fund a pet better than
That's
you.
the death tax.
I don't know, man.
Once you eat them, they don't. Oh, well, they're tasty.
Tasty.
All right.
Fun and tasty.
Yeah. So, okay. So, Austin, Texas. Okay. Austin, Texas used to be this really cool town.
It's a liberal cesspool.
Yeah. But University of Texas is there. A lot of people there. You know, Texas used to be a very red state.
Most
Now
of Texas is very
Most
Austin
of the
is not.
land is red.
right.
But the big cities are full of Democrats and cesspools and homelessness and
Right.
just madness. So Austin, Texas. So the Austin Police Department struggles to fill ranks following the city council getting its budget cut by 1/3 in 2023. Homicide investigations were open in 24-hour period on Sunday. So you got murder time.
So you got 3 murders within 24 hours in
Yes.
the great city of Austin, which used to be a nice.
Used to be a nice place. So all this violence comes, days after it suspended its partnership with the Texas Department of Public Safety. The partnership began in March after an increase in crime following the council's unanimous decision in August 2020 to slash police department's budget by 1/3. As of July 2023, the department is down an estimated 500 officers.
But Matt, I thought the mental health counselors are going to employ and the public safety officers to do. You shouldn't do that crime, little man.
Yeah.
That was going to solve everything.
I thought
the rapes are
I
going
thought
to go
banning,
down.
I thought banning guns was going to solve the problem.
Right. I don't know.
Oh, but they're going to say people get shot now and they get robbed. Why? And here's the thing: why do we care about gangbangers shooting each other?
That's not a mass. I get
No,
pissed off when I see mass shooting in the news.
Yes,
And it's some
gangbangers
block party with 500 people crowded in the street
shooting each other.
shooting each other. That's
Yes.
not a mass shooting.
That's not a mass shooting.
That's just stupid people doing stupid things.
Yes,
Crime.
in a city with strict gun laws.
And a city that has defunded the police and put in mental health counselors and all this other
We're the mental health counselors at the block parties or at the strip club.
But
You
you can't do that because that'd be profiling and stuff. You can't.
But aren't we supposed to go where the shootings are?
Right.
I mean,
I just-
we know where the shootings are happening, late night, areas with high crime,
gang violence,
drugs.
prostitution, and things like that.
Wow,
So-
it's the mecca of bad behavior.
but it's the conservative white gun owners that it's a problem. That's the violence.
Well, they've all left these cities pretty much. It just left them to Democrats and Democrats to say, hey, we don't have a real gun problem. Yeah, you do.
Right.
Then they blame the conservatives, saying they're running guns to the people in the city.
We're not.
We're not.
This is like
Remember this? Do you remember the border with Obama and Eric Holder? Fast and Furious?
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that
running
one?
guns. Yeah.
Running guns.
Yeah, and he was. Didn't he get like Holder got in trouble for? Didn't he get censored or something for
He's
lying?
not in jail though.
Right.
And people died.
And I
And
saw
no one cared.
I saw a freaking story today that it was on Fox. Just Donald Trump said that the Justice Department sent him a letter saying that they're now at the grand jury phase to blame him for January 6th. There's clear text saying go home, be peaceful. He did not.
It was on Twitter. He said it live.
But they pulled all those tweets. Glad he kept screenshots
Yeah.
because they didn't want the bad orange man to say bad stuff to him. I can't.
Oh.
And you got Hunter Biden and the Biden family.
Whose cocaine was in the White House? I know if we got a suspect. Maybe there was a crackhead in the White House. I don't know, Bill. Was
And
there a
there's-
known crackhead in the White House?
I think there was, and there was
Oh.
no. And
Oh.
magically, there's no cameras.
It's a mystery.
Can you imagine if Donald Trump Jr.
Was smoking crack in the White House?
they found coke in the Donald Trump White House? How They'd be wall to wall, balls to the wall, nonstop nonsense. He'd probably resign. There'd probably half the Republicans in Congress would probably resign just because they're Republicans.
Okay, think about this for a second, okay? A white dude in the White House, a crackhead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying who he is yet.
No.
Okay, just play along with me here. White dude, crackhead, son of someone that lives there.
Somebody that lives in the White House.
Yeah. Lives there part-time, because half the time he's in Delaware. Not naming names.
They have like a vacation home or something like that.
Something like that.
Okay.
Some kind of tax write-off they do up there.
Okay.
So we got crackhead and father. Crackhead is the son.
Okay.
So he's there, and I can't mention his race because I don't want to. Oh,
No,
he's
you don't want-
white. No,
you'll
he's
be-
white.
he's
He's
white.
white.
He's a white
He's
guy.
white. He's a white guy. Okay. So if it was a black guy, he get 5 years in prison.
Probably, yeah. It's crazy.
So now we have more limousine liberal justice happening in the White House.
I would if I was
So if it was a black dude, so let's say random black dude was invited to White House.
and had cocaine on him,
Yes,
he'd be arrested, and depending on how much,
would be
probably be
prosecuted.
yeah, 100%.
But we got a white dude that's under investigation for gun charges and tax evasion, running around with crack and cocaine.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Right.
Nothing happened.
It's insane.
Now that's liberal white privilege.
Right.
Now I put liberal there because there's no such thing as white privilege. But if you're a black liberal, they might do something to you. But liberal white privilege is a little bit different.
Right. We
story.
can't do anything. But if you mention that, you're a racist.
No. I'm not racist. Now they labeled me a racist because I said that.
Right. Yeah.
No,
you'd be
actually,
labeled.
I'm not technically a racist in their eyes because it's a liberal white thing. You know,
But-
you got
but-
Anthony
but- okay,
Weir.
then there
You
has
got
to be-
Anthony Weir showing his wiener to underage girls. Did he get thrown in prison for that?
I
By
don't think
chance?
so. I think I just heard something about him like a couple weeks ago.
I mean, you got Biden sniffing kids.
Did you see the recent one over in Europe? The dude, his face was like literally on his kid's freaking
Well,
back,
well, it's European. It's a little bit different. It
He's
smells
like
better.
munching his fucking-
Smells better.
munching. I'm sorry. I swore. But no, seriously, this guy is insane.
Oh, give it up for Bill.
No, you can,
Give it up for Bill.
one day you'll have Bill unleashed, but no, it's just bullcrap that, and it's the same. We talk about this all the time. Just the hypocrisy of.
You mean there's hypocrisy in the left?
If we do one thing, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a registered.
Oh,
voter.
here we go again. I don't like the Republicans. I'm Bill. I'm just joking.
I don't have.
I don't like.
I don't like the Republican Party. I don't like political parties because
Oh, you're a
it's
George Washington kind of guy.
It's a uniparty right now.
Yeah.
I guarantee these idiots on TV, they're blah, 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 Republicans bad. They get behind closed doors in these committee rooms with no cameras. They're probably best friends, laughing their heads off, watching us just
Making trades in the stock market,
Yeah, it's
getting all the
bullcrap.
inside info. Yeah, but they deserve it though. You know, they're public servants.
Sure,
Yeah, they
Sure.
work for the public interest,
sure,
and their name is public.
whatever.
All right. So speaking of the White House doing weird things, White House advisor pounds podium. I guess that guy, National Security Council's
John Kirby.
He's like, did you hear that?
I heard you.
He's
do-
pounding.
I didn't see. I didn't
He's
watch it.
pounding the podium,
So
defending the rights of service women and pregnant things to have abortions paid by the taxpayer because we need readiness in the military.
right. So
Stop banging each other.
I'm sure there's a lot of banging in the military, but the National Security Council spokesman John Kirby launching a passionate
School's out.
passion defense of abortion funding for service members and their family on Monday, pounding the podium like
Pounding
he
it.
said.
Instead of pounding the podium, you should stop pounding each other.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
You got some pounding in there. So, but he
That's
called.
John Kirby knocking on the door. John Kirby, what do you want? I need abortion on demand for my military members.
What makes me so mad is he calls it the foundation.
It's the foundation
obligation.
Sacred obligation.
Sacred.
So foundational to me.
1777. We needed abortions.
Right. This was the foundation.
This
of
is
the
the
military.
foundation. Not just murdering other people. We're going to murder children.
Then we can get to murdering other people and protecting them.
Yes.
So
We're going to murder our own kids first before we can bomb the innocent kids in the Middle East.
right.
That's how it works, John Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but this speaks everything right here. This last sentence he says. He goes, our policies, whether they're diversity, inclusion, and equity,
Yeah.
there's no
Equity. It's
I
equity.
hate that equity.
That is the key
That's,
word.
that's called racism. Or whether they're about transgender individuals who qualify physically and mentally.
Wait. Physically and mentally? So they dress as a dude, but they get knocked up by another dude, but they're a chick?
Deserve to be able to serve with dignity. If I was
Yes.
I would-
Here. I gotta get up. Dignity. Let's cheer him on, John Kirby. Dignity and equity and abortions for all. Because we can't keep our stuff in our pants and keep things out of each other.
right.
Okay.
That's it. That's in a
That's
nutshell.
it.
That's how crazy it is.
Listen,
Because
we can't keep them from banging each other, but we need them to bomb little kids in the Middle East.
and it's our foundational sacred obligation
To
kick
bomb little
them.
kids in the Middle East because we aborted babies here.
No. The foundational sacred obligation is killing the kids first
Kill the kids first.
because it's foundational.
It's foundational. The
That means
foundation
that's
of
boom,
anything
That's the floor.
is
That's the foundation.
kill the kids.
You have to have a strong foundation
To kill the kids.
for anything.
For
I'm just-
anything.
For anything.
anything you do in the military, strong
No.
foundation.
Foundational for built strong foundation on anything you do in life. Everything has to have a strong.
Everything's abortion.
I don't see what you're confused.
John Kirby. It's foundational. Abortion is foundational.
In the military, but I'm just talking.
In the-
I'm telling the audience
Oh, okay.
the foundation of anything is what you need. You have to have a strong foundation.
The strong foundation is killing kids.
According to John Kirby.
Okay. And he did this. John Kirby. Or it's the FBI or John Kirby's at my door right now. I don't know which one.
At least we have a window view, so
I know. At
unless
least
they
we
come,
can.
Like,
There is a white van across the street, literally across the street. It says Frontier on it, but it might be somebody else. It might be.
I thought that was your free ice cream truck thing that you drive around
I'm
on the
sure.
weekend.
Yeah, free candy.
Yeah.
Free candy, free teddy bears.
So I'm going to keep going with the military. So I applaud this next girl, this female recruit.
Listen, we are all over this tonight. I wish we had video. We are so much having a fun time.
But the female recruit considered resigning after being forced to shower with trans women with full male genitalia. Yes. If I was a female, I would not be comfortable. I don't think any normal
Did it
person
say
would be
anything
comfortable.
about was okay? Let's talk. We're going to talk about this, but let's go back for a second. I saw a video of two cops, and this guy walked up to him and was like, "Can I walk around naked today?" And the cop says, "Knock yourself out," because it was Pride.
Huh.
And the guys, remember the guys with the bikes and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
But they said as long as you're not fully erect and masturbating or
What?
doing this for sexual pleasure, it didn't count.
So
And I'm like, what is this?
So you're gonna. I go to the. I didn't go.
Whoa,
but-
whoa!
If I was a
Whoa.
person with a child
Oh,
and we're walking down the street, let's say we're not even attending this Pride festival with these
Okay.
naked dudes,
Okay.
and we're just walking down the street. I'm gonna take
randomly
my-
in June, walking down the street,
going
and
to take,
boom,
no, taking
you're
my
ready to pray.
downtown has different restaurant shops and things.
Yes.
So let's say I'm
Yes.
taking my kid to one of those shops that happens to be by where this Pride parade is going by.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you have some naked dudes on a freaking float or a horse or just freaking walking down the street doing their little helicopter thing.
Yeah.
Little tallywhackers
Helicopter,
thing. Yeah.
helicopter.
We've
Okay.
all done that.
Um,
You might not have because I heard. Anyway,
I mean,
you might not be able to swing it.
someone heard about it.
But yeah, so I would be so upset. You know, how do you explain to a kid like, why is that guy naked? I don't want to have that conversation.
Why is this peeping
Adults do not need to be walking in public naked, and you have no excuse because of a Pride Month. You don't see it's. I think this month's like National Disabled Pride or something like that.
What?
It is.
No, you're kidding
But
me,
not
right?
pride, but for disability. It's
Oh,
disability.
oh, I thought it was like disabled, like gay people.
No, disabled.
Oh,
so
I'm
you
sorry.
don't see
When you
people
say
walking
pride,
around,
I
like,
don't.
disabled
sorry.
folks walking or or wheeling chair and saying, "Look at me, look." They don't.
No,
This one group, and it's not every gay or
no,
sexual.
and
It's
we're
just
not.
this
And we're
one-
not trying to say it's all people.
No, it's just
What are you trying to do?
my mouth spit
Oh.
onto your microphone.
Man,
I was
if
just
this
playing
was
that.
live, we would have saw it
That
in
would
4K.
have been fun.
It would have been great.
But no, it's I lost you.
But okay, it's not everybody.
No, it's
It's
just
not.
the ones that are pushing this stuff on the kids.
Yes.
So I don't care. Like we talked before, I have many friends that are actually. I have some trans friends. I have people that are gay, bi, straight, whatever.
But they keep
But
to
they're-
themselves
right,
and they
and
don't
we have
go in
normal-
front of
But
kids.
they're not.
And they're not trying to sexualize children and run around naked in front of people. It's like, can you imagine like Pride Parade? Okay, kids go there. They'd expect to see that dude's wiener hanging out.
No,
I think anybody did.
to me that's assault.
Now it was planned. So if you plan to do that, it didn't just randomly happen. We have a bunch of guys, on bikes riding around like that. That was planned and orchestrated for a reason.
Right.
It wasn't planned. It's like, hey, 5 minutes till, let's get naked. It just didn't
They
work
know.
that way. That
Yeah,
was planned
These
and
people woke
orchestrated.
up, not that morning, maybe weeks before. This
Okay,
thing,
so
this is what we're gonna
so if a dude goes up to a woman, flashes her during Pride Month, as long as it's not erect, and it's not for his sexual pleasure, because why would it be? And he's not erect, it's fine.
do. In this city where this is at.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like we're on a slippery slope here
Right.
again.
I don't know.
I
We'll
don't
have to see
think
where
it's a
this-
slippery slope. I just think the guy should have been arrested for public indecency.
I agree, and I agree with the. I mean, this female recruit, she has every right to be upset. The people that are going into these public showers, this like the YMCA, going into the female showers.
Oh, here we go. This is what happens. Just
They're taking pictures.
Taking pictures.
Anyway, if I was a pervert,
If you were,
if I were, I could say, you know what, today I'm going to identify as this, and I'm going to just walk around naked in the shower.
there's been several instances where there's guys that saying they identify as women, they're sexually assaulting women.
Right.
Why would we even take the chance?
There's like that high
They
school.
that's why we don't allow that in the first place, because there are guys and women, for that matter, too, cannot control themselves and are sexual predators.
Right.
That's why you don't mix that together.
There was a story the whole school board protests and things that were happening 1 year or two ago. There was one incident where a girl that was sexually assaulted in the shower from a trans person, and nothing happened until the people were outraged so much at this school board meeting. Something finally had to be done, but
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, don't worry about it. He was just no.
What did he
You're
do?
sexually assaulting a
Yes.
person."
Yes.
This person says they're identifying as a female. Clearly, they wanted to get in there so they could.
So where's Me
Sexual
Too?
assault.
Where's the Me Too movement? I just want to know. Are they on strike just like the Actors Guild?
I think they're afraid to
Because
say
they're actors.
anything. I think a lot of people are
No,
afraid
I
to say
think
anything
they're
because they're
actors.
kids.
The Me Too movement is full of actors.
Right.
They don't really care about women's
They get
issues.
two craps.
Because we've got women getting sexually assaulted by dudes that are dressing in dresses and going in showers and raping women. But they don't see a problem in this concept.
Right.
Women are being attacked by sexual predators saying that they identify as a woman. That, Jesus, take the wheel. Whew. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. All right, so we touched a lot of stories today, Bill, even though we don't have the video, which I'm extremely disappointed.
Next week we will.
Next week we will. Next week we will.
We have to get together this weekend and practice or something.
Yeah, yeah. See, we'll practice. It's like baseball.
Yeah.
Practice, practice, practice. Russia, 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 Russia. All right. I sounded like Tucker Carlson for a second
You
there.
did.
Russia, Russia, Russia.
I like Tucker. I miss Tucker.
Oh, I miss Tucker too. I miss Tucker. The sound effects are on fire tonight. Today, it's daylight. It's
6
summer.
6.
But we'll wait till the fall, and it's going to be dark this time.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for it to be dark outside and colder.
It's been so.
Dude, it has been hot, bro.
It's and
Oh.
people are saying climate. I'm sure climates do change, but the reason there's two high pressures. There's a high pressure pretty much parked south,
Yes.
in the Gulf, and it's pumping stuff up from the south,
Yes.
from down South America. So of course, hot air is coming up,
Oh, the sweaty
and
balls
once
are
that
coming
the
up.
high moves away, guess what? We'll go back to normal.
Okay. I can't wait for normal.
So
Because my air conditioner's going to press charges against me soon.
So make sure you take care of your air conditioning. Change
Oh,
your
yeah.
filters.
Yeah.
And another thing and hopefully you do, the drain thing that comes from your pan,
Mm-hmm.
goes outside. Make sure you run some vinegar down there once a month.
Bro, it doesn't need vinegar, man. It's been straight up running water. It's
I know it
flowing,
has,
baby.
but
There's no
still.
need.
But you
There
might
is
get,
no need. for
but
that.
you might get some.
It is a river. When we're done, ask me. Look at my air conditioner on that. It is flowing, baby.
Usually just drip, drip, drip. Down.
No,
It's just
no,
a little stream.
Dude, I've got a whole botany set over there just running right now, man. It is like a terrarium right there.
You got some new.
I got lizards
new,
in there. I've got frogs.
Dude, we've been getting lizards. Like yesterday, literally, we had 2 lizards in our house.
Little babies.
Little bit. Where are they coming from?
They're hatching eggs, bro. I got them all
Outside,
in
are
my
they
arm, man.
right outside the house and they're like, hey, let's come inside?
Yeah. And they sneak in too. Like on animals or they sneak in. So you got little baby lizards. My wife calls them geckos. They're not geckos. They're lizards.
Little lizards.
We don't have geckos in Florida. We got iguanas in South Florida.
We had one up on our ceiling. We have vaulted ceilings in our
You were getting
family.
that bad boy, were you?
No, well, this is what we did. So
You
this
killing
is
it.
literally
You killing it.
10, no. 10 o'clock last night. Youngest goes, "What's on the ceiling?" And I'm like, "Oh crap! If it was a spider, I'd have burned the house down." I look up and there's a little baby. I'm like, "Oh my god, it's a baby lizard." My wife's looking up there. Our oldest loves lizards and stuff. Has a bearded dragon. So we're like, "Hey, come out!" So we got the stick, the thump. No, listen.
Oh god.
Vibrate the ceiling.
Oh god.
Had a sheet. That's like a pillowcase. Tap, 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 tap. The thing fell into the thing. My older daughter
Yeah.
grabbed it, took it
Okay.
outside, and let the baby go.
Oh, good.
Now, the baby is probably squirrel food, some kind of food by now,
Yeah.
but it's not
But
on the
it's not in
ceiling.
your ceiling anymore. Okay. Funny story. Do you know how to get rid of wasps? Not the gasoline thing that's going online. Have you seen the gasoline thing?
No, that's
You
not
put gasoline in a cup and put it over the wasp nest. They suffocate with the gas fumes and fall into gas.
okay.
Okay.
That sounds dangerous because there's some variables, things that can
Wasp,
happen.
gasoline, possibly cigarette involved. There's lots of things. There's a lot of variables. A shop vac. If you get a shop vac, you can suck in the wasp outside or inside your house.
You'd have a good. Those wasps. Can you imagine they're just chilling out,
And-
gone. They're like 1,000 miles per hour.
And now you're in this dusty hellhole. It's
Spinning around.
outside, spinning around in the
Not
dust.
knowing what's
It's a
going on.
tornado for
It's-
wasps.
It's dark.
And it's like that. Now, I did get a salamander one time with it.
Okay.
It was in my wife's closet. She was mad. Not mad, concerned. Called me at work. Honey, there's a salamander in there. I'm like, okay, and what do you want me to do about it? I got to work.
I'm at work.
I'm
I'm
at
not
work.
taking time off
I'm
to
at
deal
work.
with this little baby.
So I said, put something under this cabinet or whatever, and that way just get away. Okay. Stuffed whatever, towels or whatever.
Right.
Said salamander is in there. I get home, get the shop vac, suck that bad boy in it, and I release it, and it's alive. It's alive after going through a shop vac, bro.
It works.
And that thing was like, oh, I'm drunk.
That's
Probably
good.
got a concussion. Salamander concussion.
Some bad
protocol.
things, right? Like,
I mean,
they didn't last.
I
more
mean,
than a
there was
couple
like
days.
Salamander CTE movie out because I put the Salamander. But the Salamander lived. He was a little dusty though. He wasn't shiny anymore.
Of course,
He had a fair amount of dog hair and dust.
fingernail clippings,
Fingernail
whatever. Yes. Whatever else is like clipping around there.
Skin from everybody shedding from
That's
like
what
the
dust is.
sunburns and stuff. Oh
Good
god.
stuff.
It's like, oh, can you imagine the smell inside of the shop vac? If you're like this salamander, it's like, whoa, what's this smell?
I don't even know. I don't even know what they're thinking. Thought process.
It's like I was just chilling in this house with some air conditioning. All of a sudden, boom,
Gone.
gone. All right. Okay. I guess we're going to have some fun before this next story because this next story is absolutely sick. Michigan girl burned with acid in playground. and a 12-year-old is charged. So a Michigan prosecutor charged a 12-year-old for allegedly throwing acid on an 11-year-old Detroit playground. Listen, it's Detroit. Okay, it's crazy there. Leaving with a chemical burns on her body, Wayne County prosecuting attorney Kim Worthy announced the unidentified suspect is charged with assault with intent to do great bodily harm and felonious assault. I thought it was like felonious. Okay. Big words.
Booked on phonics. Worked for me.
Didn't work for me, though. All right. This is an extremely troubling set of allegations. Instant, horrible decision-making can be lifelong effects on others. Worthy said in a statement about the July 9th attack, "There's no excuse for this." In a GoFundMe created by Dominique Summers, she said for her daughter, Daria Summers, was at a local park with her siblings and cousins when an altercation between the attacker and one of her cousins.
So they're at a park, right? So this is after reading the stories, I have some more questions.
Yes.
11-year-old girls at the park chilling, family. There's a 12-year-old girl apparently at this park too. There's an altercation.
Yes.
Acid is thrown.
Yes.
So before this 11-year-old girl, 12-year-old girl probably didn't know each other. Why is this 12-year-old girl walking around with acid?
Because apparently, from what I read, the mom gave it to her.
No, so is there like a known incident between this 12-year-old and 11-year-old girl?
I think there was a situation where they did know each other.
And they said, hey, if you see her at the park, throw this on her.
The mom gave it to her, and now the mom is getting charged as well.
Of course.
Because here's the thing. How do you just have like acid around?
I mean, you can get
I guess you
hydrochloric acid.
You could have a pool store, right?
In pool stores, probably Home Depot and stuff like
But
that.
Detroit doesn't have pools, right? They just have like really bad roads and abandoned houses, right? They don't have pools there, do they?
Detroit probably does. There's some nice areas of Michigan.
Oh, there is?
No,
not Detroit. I'm talking about Detroit.
Oh, interior. I don't know. I was there. I was
there's
through Detroit when I was like 5 years old, so I don't know. I'm sure it's not good,
This was some good times,
but I'm sure there's suburbs and there's some wealth areas out there. So.
There's wealth.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah, sure.
Very shocking.
It is shocking, but I'm sure there's some local. There's some nice areas.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. There's 2 nice areas left. Maybe.
I wouldn't live in
Detroit is just like, oh. Have you seen that 8 Mile movie? Yeah,
I have not seen that.
That's Detroit.
That's pretty good. That's Eminem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Peanut or regular?
Regular, because when my colon ruptured.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I had some diverticulitis. And this is let me explain.
Oh, no!
And it wasn't
sorry,
the
Bill. I didn't see it.
So,
I didn't see it.
let me explain. So anyway,
I swear to God, I did not.
No, it's fine.
I did not. I was
take
just
any-
making an Eminem joke, and I was like joking around with your wife.
I'm joking around too.
I'm so sorry.
But back, I used to I was like going through this phase, like I'm gonna eat some healthy snacks. I used to literally eat a can of
Dude, I remember.
Can of peanuts
I saw
like every
you
2 days.
eating them. I'm like, that's a lot of damn peanuts. I didn't even say it. That's a lot of peanuts, Bill.
And
I did say it.
And one of those things got stuck in diverticulosis in my colon
Oh.
ruptured. So
Oh,
I don't need peanuts
so
anymore.
sorry for that.
I don't
joke.
care. It's not a joke. I laugh. It's fine. I don't give a
So
crap.
seriously, regular for you. Now, regular.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I used to like peanut M&Ms.
Can you
regular,
eat peanut butter M&Ms? Or you just don't take the risk?
I eat peanut butter.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like
Not crunchy, though. You gotta
I
have-
don't eat things that I can see the next day. Peanuts, corn. I can eat like almonds are fine. I don't see.
Can
those-
you eat broccoli?
Yeah.
Okay. Those looks like little seeds and stuff.
Yeah, those things aren't. I'm not worried about. Like
You can't
something-
eat okra
No, I don't eat okra.
because they have seeds.
Yeah, and if you have diarrhea with okra, you hear ding 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 ding. ding.
It's like a pinball machine. Your septic tank's like, what is this?
Like a scattergun. I just bend over. I wish we had video because I like bend over and just splash you with the seeds.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Oh, you're just planting the next year's crop. That's all you're doing. Manure spreader.
so anyway, yeah,
Oh.
that's a sad story with this.
That
There's
was a
no
sad
reason
story.
for these kids nowadays. There's no consequences. There's no. They can get away with anything, and everybody's afraid to say anything because you don't hurt your little feelings, and depending on. It's always they're such a good boy.
Yeah.
He was such a good.
But have we noticed, and an escalation over the years of child crime because we're saying, oh, they just don't know any better. They just don't know
They
any
know
better.
better. You're 12
No, they
years
know
old. You
better.
know right away.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's the Catholic Church says 7 years old. You know right from wrong. I think that's what the church
7 probably. Yeah, you're definitely 7 or 8.
Yeah.
You should know.
You start
have
having
some
you have a, what do you call it?
conscious,
Moral
compass.
You have awareness of right and wrong.
Right.
At 6, you can just like blow stuff up. It's completely cool.
Ah.
Yeah. Did you see the Ouija board thing?
No.
So a guy made a video. He says you have to be 21 to drink, but you could buy a Ouija board at 8.
And summon the
Summon a damn demon.
We can do
What? It says 8 and up on a Ouija board box.
You should-
I'm like, what is this? You can summon the devil at 8, but you can't drink till you're 21.
That's my nightly.
Yes.
I fall asleep to watching like.
Yes, Satan is like so happy about
He
this.
is.
He's like, summon the dark lord of the underworld.
Let's open up
8 years
portal.
old, baby.
Let's open up a portal.
Oh my god! It's an Amityville horror at your house at 8. Summon a demon.
I wouldn't want that.
I don't want that either.
No.
That's why there's no Ouija boards in my house.
I have no Ouija board at my house.
No. It's like, did you ever see the floor that someone made that was a Ouija board?
It's
Oh,
like-
hell no. That Roomba's going to summon the damn devil.
They probably have that. Yeah, I can see it.
The Roomba's found Dark Lord.
And the problem is, the
I'm dying.
Roomba doesn't know to close the session, so that portal's open.
Could you
forever.
imagine coming home after the Roomba opened up a portal to hell?
You see the freaking clowns coming after you.
Yeah.
and
Or
stuff
you see
spinning.
your house like in their poltergeist. He just like sucks itself up into like a light and just disappears. It's like, damn, Roomba got it. Damn.
Could happen.
Yeah.
Possibilities.
Well, AI could be in that Roomba. The Roomba would know there's a Ouija board there, summon something up.
I can start
Smart technology. That's what we call it. Smart technology.
It's still programmed
Oh, yeah. Programmed
by humans
by humans that
with,
are
with agendas.
with agendas like Satanism. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the Bible verse of the day before we wrap up. Oh my goodness, what a show today. Dear
Can't wait for
Lord, when
next
we
week.
get together, we laugh, we cry. I make inappropriate jokes about Bill's situation with his
It's not
colon.
inappropriate. I don't care.
I mean-
it ruptured. It happened. Crap happens, and I have a whole new.
Literally, it happened.
I have a whole new outlook on death. Like I literally,
You experienced it.
I died twice on the table.
But okay.
I was so sick.
Oh, there's Fred's here. There he is.
Literally, no, Matt is not lying, dude. His garage door opened up. He lives across the
No,
street.
no, that's not. No, I'm telling you, bro, that's not him.
Dude, the garage is up.
I know it's up.
Whatever.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
So, but literally, I have this. It is what it is, and nothing scares me anymore. And I know,
I know.
where I'm going where I'm going.
Yeah.
So,
You're like Jordan Peterson. Nothing scares you. It is what
it is what it is. If I die, I die.
Okay.
I know I'm going to die.
Okay. I know about the whole. And before we get to the Bible verse of the day, I got to ask you this: did you see anything?
No.
You didn't see anything. Okay. All right. You weren't dead long enough.
I have no idea. I found that I died. Okay, so my colon ruptured. It was ruptured a week. I wait a week. I have a high pain tolerance, and eventually I ended up septic and stuff shutting down. Did emergency surgery, died twice. Spent the time in ICU and all that stuff. And when I had my reversal, went through the reversal, everything was fine. My wife then told me, by the way, you coded and they had to revive you twice during your first surgery. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? She thought I would be too afraid to get my reversal. Hell no, I wanted that colostomy bag off me as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So she kind of kept that hidden from me, which I appreciate because I do obsess about
Yes.
stuff. So it probably would have been in the back of my head. Oh my God, I don't want to go under again. I don't want to go under, just that whole
She
anxiety.
did the right thing. For
She
you
did
at
the
the
right
time.
thing.
That's
But-
your wife. She's a great woman. She knew exactly what
Yeah.
you need in that time.
But it's given that whole it was a couple year process with surgeries and stuff like that. It's given me a new whole outlook of
But you look better than
I feel
ever.
I feel $1 million.
I know, you look like $1 million, man. You look 10 years younger,
Thank you. 53.
and
I feel like I'm 20.
that's great. I'm sure Wendy enjoys that too.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I know, man. God, I wish we did. All right, so and this is I guess, after all the things we talked about. And I didn't plan this verse necessarily either, but it just kind of worked out the way it works out when the Lord tells you to look something up. This is just the way it works out. Because I really ask, and I really think really hard of what we should put together in the show, because this is how we end it for the night. So children are a gift from the Lord. They are a reward from him. Psalm 127:3.
That's 100%. Jesus placed children top.
Yes.
Children were
They're the innocent ones.
they're the innocent. And how society and everything today is twisting and manipulating and taking advantage of these precious children, and putting it to a point where parents are afraid to say, like, I'm not afraid to say anything, but
Yeah.
parents are afraid to speak up and afraid of being canceled for bringing up issues that are being taught in school and in society. And it's our fault. This country, this world deserves everything that's coming.
Yeah. And it just looks like when Russia and China are the good guys all of a sudden. Whoa, that was a twist. But children are a gift. And apparently the government is in the business of killing kids.
Yeah.
Taxpayer funded.
It's the foundational sacred thing of the military is killing kids.
Yeah. And
We learn
apparently
that
it's like child sacrifice is cool now.
What was that demon? Not Bayonet. It's
Baal?
Baal? Was that the one that
think
kills
so.
the kids? They've sacrificed
Yeah.
kids too? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I'm sure they have these abortion clinics. That's what they're talking about. So, all right. Back to better things before we go. Bill, it's good seeing you.
It's great seeing you, man.
There we go.
Always
all right.
fun.
All right. So remember, iHeartRadio, iTunes, we're a Spreaker, we're the show, Spotify, TuneIn Radio. Get us all those places. Tell your friends and family about the show. We make you laugh. We make you cry.
This one won't be on YouTube. You'll have like a 5-minute silence.
I'm going to delete the snippet.
Now I would be mad if you play that and it was working.
No. As you can see, there's a witness.
Where's the witness? I don't see my
no bars. We got no bars.
Gotcha.
We had bars, but we had no bars. All right, next time we'll practice. All right, from all of us here at the Brown Report, thank you so much for listening. We'll be back next Tuesday for a new show. Have a great night.
Peace.